Guys, how you doing? What's up? Is this gonna play out? Big questions, guys. Guys, I gotta tell you something. I FOMO'd in, so it's probably time to short. I told you last week the money flow at 21.5 was a reversal pattern. Maybe. I FOMO'd in, guys. I FOMO'd in. So time to short to the bottom until I capitulate and sell at the bottom, and then you can, long it again. But guys, I gotta put the food on the table tomorrow for the kids. So pump the price. Let's short if you're long. I have a trade going on right now on Phantom. It's playing out okay so far. This is the second try. The first try I failed. I actually shorted up here somewhere, Phantom, and that failed. I got stopped out. But the price of Bitcoin wasn't looking that weak. And I was thinking this consolidation pattern up here has a very nice chance to, go up. And we can see up here right now we are getting some, getting some volume in again. Yeah, I'm longing Phantom as well. So we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how this plays out. Who's in the chat? Roshten, how you doing, man? Roshten, I gotta tell you, man. You and Gort, if you start, doing that crap again, I'm kicking you both out. Permanently banned. No, I'm not gonna perm ban you, but, I will, mute you or something like that. Because that's just annoying. Mick, what's up? Vanalesva, good evening. I'm still long till you are? Damn. Vanalesva is also one of these guys that, know when to enter and when to exit. What's up, Tile? Always good to catch you live. Everett, what's up? Mladen is in the chat. And as I can see in the title, Mladen thinks that we are going to 26k. Mladen, can you post the TA from the 46k, the chart? Or can you find it? Can you find the chart on Telegram? How we gonna, come to 46k? I think that was an interesting chart. We need bullishness to show to people to pump the price. It's great to see you streams as always. Christo Van Niekerk, how you doing, man? Chamali, hit the like. Young Bruce, Jam, let's short if you want. My second loss will be tested. Wyckoff Creek will start by end of March. 13.8k to 15k still in play. There is worse case scenario. There is worse scenario than Wyckoff. Actually, not. But I've seen live stream from right now. A lot of people are talking about Wyckoff, and I think it's a good thing because Wyckoff right now, Wyckoff is very bearish. Long effect now. I still haven't pumped yet. Yeah, I still haven't pumped yet. Bitcoin is still on the run. Crossing 200 weekly moving average. Yeah, it's slightly trying to do that. I mean, we are here at the resistance. I mean, it's major resistance level, but it doesn't look that weak. That's the thing. Prediction on Phantom. I don't have any kind of. We don't do predictions. We are not Nostradamus here on the channel. We just try to figure out the next move. Hey from Barcelona. Barcelona in the chat. Dusty day. Hi man. I don't. Really, dobar dan, kako ste? Ciao Sally, ciao M24. What's up? Did you bought back? Yeah, I did FOMO in. Guys, I did FOMO in. And now no harm, no done. I sold out and I bought almost at the same price. The money is still the same. It really, I didn't lose anything, so there's that. But I tried. But I learned my lesson. I learned a big lesson. Couple of lessons I learned. The one I talked about on Bitcoin Daily today. If you go back and watch the stream, you learn an important lesson on how to read and watch the charts and what to look at, what not to look at. And the second thing I learned is from my wife. In the bull market, when stuff goes down 20%, you buy. My target is one. Got filled at limit order 24.666. Code that tip almost perfect. Nice. But guys, I gotta tell you, I'm a little bit, still on the sidelines a little bit when it comes to what are we gonna pump, because there's so much bullishness, there's so much FOMO, there is so much. Charlie, I don't think your headphones are working. Both music and the sound is on. But there is so much FOMO, guys. That's what keeping me a little bit worried. And I think a lot of people are shorting up here. George shorted here at 25. George from the Telegram, he's legitimately good trader. He uses Fibonacci's, so I don't like that. But I've seen that he's starting using more, channel lines and stuff like that. But he shorted up here, so he knows when to short and when to long. So there are definitely good traders in the Telegram chat. We will come back down to support after 25.5. Just regular market patterns. The only indication of bear is if we can't hold 20.5. Best case, we go straight to 30k. Well, Mladen says the 46k, so there's that. Called in sick today, had some trading to do. That's the best kind of sick days when when stuff is going up. Final resist 32. FTM pumping. Is FTM pumping? I don't know. I'm not watching the chart up here. Wow. It is up a little bit. We are up, 18%. But we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go a little bit. Right now we got a stop loss. And I only did 2k out of the 7.8k up here. Only 2k because I want to try this, building up the position slowly. Because I figured out, if you start with a, full position, even though you have small losses, the small losses, pile up. I mean, they get pretty big over time. But, if you start with a small position, then you can build it up, and you can, your entry level will be less, but you will have more room to pull back. So that's the thing. So we're gonna see how that Mladen could be correct, maybe. I posted. Okay, Mladen posted the chart. There we go, the chart, guys. This is the 46. See here, this is the bottom down, and from the bottom here at 6k down to 30k, we moved down 46%, and pumped to the yearly high. 13,863 yearly high. See here, 46% downtrend, and then pump to the yearly high. Now, how does this look in 2023? 46% move down, and the pump to the yearly high of 46k. If Mladen gets this one right, guys, if Mladen gets this one right, he's gonna get moderator on the channel. No, just kidding. That's too much. We tried giving moderator to Mladen once, that didn't work out well. He has this, power obsession. So, we're gonna keep him away from the moderator, ban stick. But, he will be getting definitely bragging rights if this plays out. So, he finds something nice. And you gotta understand, guys, that, these pullbacks and these moves and stuff like that, 30% down, 25% up, in some kind of, fractal stuff like that, tend to play out. He doesn't want to do that. So we'll see. Right now we're pulling back, trying to get above this line. I don't think this line is anything special. I don't know why I put that line up there. But the consolidation pattern up here, we are out of the consolidation pattern up here, and there is some kind of, volume building up here, but this is 1 minute time frame. But you can see up here, we are trying to go higher. We are trying to go higher. So there's that. Phantom came out of this consolidation pattern up here as well, long down here somewhere, so it's nice. My first entry up here wasn't that good actually, but the second entry is okay. Charlie, Dr. Karlov, good evening, Doctor, welcome to the channel. I smell FOMO. Yeah, there's so much FOMO, guys. There's so much FOMO. And I was watching this. Where are we gonna see that? What's his name? His name is... Let me just find it, I was watching this guy called... Where is it? Crypto Banter. Let's see here. He's very popular, I think. I don't know if he's popular, but we can also check out Crypto Savvy, but there's one guy. He had live stream, that's Cheeky Crypto, something like that. Wasn't it called Cheeky Crypto? See, Cheeky Crypto. I swear I watched it today. Crypto Crown. I think it was Crypto Crown. Yeah, Crypto Crown. Yeah, it was Crypto Crown. He had a live stream today. Where is his live stream from today? Yeah. Here you go. So, I was watching this guy called Crypto Crown. He has like 130 subs. Crypto Crown. And as you can see here in the background, even he is talking about, you know, this move down, you know, into the spring, and he's looking at this, you know, this Wyckoff pattern that everybody's talking about. Jürgen, did you FOMO? Yeah, I did FOMO, unfortunately. So, you know, time to short. So he's talking about this move towards downside. If you check out the Bitcoin Daily from my channel today, you will see that even I said that, you know, this move up here is, you know, probable. But not because of the Wyckoff pattern, but because of this pattern up here at top. You come to some kind of top, you do this, you know, fake out towards upside, get everybody to FOMO, and then you pull back. So that could definitely, so we definitely need to break the 25k towards upside up here. Because if we fail to do that, then we can have this big move down below the support. The support is actually not horizontal; it's a trend line over here, below, you know, below this low over here and this low over here. There is a trend line. So if you do come back down there, then I can see back, you know, at 16k. But you know, we need to get back below that line. And before we actually get back below the line, there is another line below these lows down here. I don't know if you can see that. These lows over here. There is another line that goes something like this over here. So you know, we need to get back below that line first, and then after that towards the downside. What's happening in Bitcoin? Why is pulling back? Why you pull back, man? Ah, it's still okay. No, this is not Bitcoin. Yeah, still going into some, you know, a little bit pulling back. Pull Fibonacci from the big red candle sitting on golden pocket. First, I need to find where the golden pocket is, and you know, the big red candle and so forth. So we don't have actually Fibonacci up here. Do we have Fibonacci's? Yeah, we have Fibonacci's. Okay, let's do Fibonacci, guy. From the top to the low. No. From the bottom to the top, right? Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement from the bottom, the very bottom, to the very top. We pulled back all the way 0.618, guys, 0.618, and then we pulled that 0.5 on the dollar, and they pull it 0.38. Very nice. Then we're getting rejected by 0.23. Right now, pulling back. So we are climbing the Fibonacci's, guys. We are climbing the Fibonacci's. Some stocks doing similar patterns. Now I stopped looking at stocks. I don't care what stocks are doing. I don't care what DXY is doing. Check out the Bitcoin Daily today, guys. Check out the Bitcoin Daily today, and I explain why I really don't wanna, you know, watch any more of the DXY stocks, news, CPI numbers, and anything like that. It really doesn't matter. Everything is priced in. Everything is priced in on the chart. Neglect Zilliqa. Zikila. Zikila is climbing very nicely up. This is fine when you chart, but it's just climbing up here. See, a lot of coins are doing this move up here. They went kind of sideways, pulled back down below the supports up here. Then had this, you know, consolidation pattern right now pulling back. But there is another line up here at the top that needs to be broken. So it's right now back inside this channel up here. So let me try to do that, because I think Zikila is actually quite interesting coin. Up here, you can see it up here, but I think it's something like this over here. Now, let's go to the 4, maybe we can find better channel up here. This line is up there, but this line might be over here, something like this. Yeah, I think this line. So you can see up here we had, you know, a couple of moves below the support up here, and then this big one up here, and then we are back above the support again, right? And then you have probably some kind of, you know, resistance line up here at top. This might be actually a channel. This might actually be a channel. Let's do it like this over here. But there is also a trend line in this channel. There is also a trend line up here somewhere. Might be one of these one, I don't know. This looks like a fake out up here. Maybe something like this. So you could have maybe just draw this line up here and just keep that there, and then we're gonna remove the channel up here and we're gonna add this line down here. So if you break this, you know, level up here, because it does look like, you know, this there is a trend line over here, you know, it might be a little bit sketchy. Maybe on some kind of bigger time frames you can draw it a little bit better. Yeah, I think this looks nice. So you can see here we faked out towards downside and right back into the resistance right now. So if Zikila can break this towards upside up here, then if you go to the top of the channel, and if you break the top of the channel, that might be good. But you know, these fake outs towards downside are actually very bullish. This might also be some kind of fake out, you know, on short term, but you know, hit some kind of support down there. And there also might, of course, be some kind of support line down here below us. So it might be some kind of double channel up here. Let's try that. Let's try the double channel play. Yeah, so might be some kind of double channel up here. One goes towards upside, one goes towards downside. In the middle up here, they are consolidating up here. In the middle. Or the break towards upside and downside is also, you know, probable, but right now it is, you know, moving a little bit towards upside. So it is some kind of resistance up here, but it's very close. So what we want to do over here is go to the weekly time frame, which you're gonna see here right now that we are sitting on top of this 10-20 moving average up here and slowly climbing towards upside. So I would say, you know, it doesn't look, you know, that bad, but you know, 32% up to the 50 moving average on the weekly is important up here. Also, these bottoms down here that, you know, were acting as support previously broken. We got a one up there. Resistance is, you know, important resistance level and stuff like that to get above there, but you know, there's that. Short term, you know, 5 minutes time frame, this move up here, you know, can, you know, do the move down here, but if Bitcoin does, you know, move towards upside, you know, so over here, just like anything else, there is of course channel or something like that, right? And you know, I'm gonna use this one. This is the double channel up here. But this bottom channel up here, if this bottom channel breaks towards upside up here, it's just gonna explode, right? I did Java. We're thirsty for more pump. How is pump Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is doing okay. It's pulling back up here, consolidating up here again. So we had, you know, this big move up here, you know, big move and then consolidation. Right now we have move and consolidate, smaller consolidation pattern. So maybe once it's done with that, it's gonna go. So we can zoom in on this part over here. Try to figure out where the consolidation pattern is. Maybe top up there somewhere, and then we don't have this. Maybe something like this, give or take. Maybe there's some kind of small consolidation pattern up here. 4 hourly cup and handle on Zikila. 4 hourly cup and handle on Zikila. Nah, I don't see it. You know, this up here, or this up here is definitely not because it goes way, you know, way down. This big move up here is definitely not because, you know, this has this, you know, thing up here. So it might be some kind of double move down here. I don't see cup and handle. You know, you might see cup and handle. I don't see cup and handle. So there is that. My Bitcoin pattern working exact by price date, almost 2 years. Maybe it will go a bit differently. Everybody got their own thoughts. Dr. Karlov, formerly known as Dutch Ring Racing. Dr. Karlov is actually Dutch Ring Racing, man. You changed your name. You changed your name. I actually like Dutch Ring Racing. It says that you are from Dutch. It says that you're do racing, and what kind of racing? Some kind of ring racing. Dr. Karlov sounds like some kind of what are you gonna say? A guy who who just likes cars. He's obsessed with cars. But Dutch Ring Racing had nice touch teeth. I don't know. I'll probably get used to it, to the Dr. Karlov. What do you think of matic? Matic is stupidly bullish. Matic is, insanely bullish. And the problem with matic is, to the all-time high, it only has like something like 50-60% towards, towards the all-time high. So right now it's up 9%. But if you look at it on the bigger time frame up here, right, matic to the all-time high is like, 100% right now, 100% to the all-time high, and it's all-time high. This thing is so bullish. We've been saying before that this thing is bullish. You remember when we got the bottom down here in June, July, and a lot of coins are doing this move up here and going below this bottom, right? Some coins are holding this bottom, and then you got this thing up here that is not even close to these kind of levels again. You're never getting these kind of levels again. Not only that, right now you had some kind of resistance up here, broke that. You had resistance over here, broke that. Right now coming up to these resistance up here, and you're breaking even that. This thing is stupid bullish. I don't know fundamentals on it. I don't know fundamentals on a matic. But what over here is starting getting a little bit extended. So pullbacks are normal and stuff like that, right? But when you're looking at a chart on matic, like it's really hard to find any kind of other chart that looks as good as matic does. I was a doctor, my name is Carlo, I love cars. Okay, you're a doctor, my name is Carlo, I love cars. I also race different tracks except the Nürburgring and do rallies. Nice. I don't like speed, man. I remember one time, every time I feel like I'm gonna lose control of my car, my heart goes like, in super extreme mode, and beats like 2000 times a second. So racing and stuff like that, feeling that I'm on the edge, it's not my thing. But it's nice that you like that. Doctor and likes the racing. It's nice. Dr. Carlo. So this looks, it doesn't look that bearish, guys. It doesn't look that bearish. Like if you look at the small time frames, you'll see that Bitcoin, you knew that when it comes to the 25k, there will be a lot of selling up here because people hit that, and a lot of people are shorting these kind of levels. They're still shorting. So entirety of this move up here is being shorted, and people are trying to short this because we are at 25k, right? We are at 25k, but we don't know if this is gonna fail and go down. But when you look at the price on small time frames, when you look at the price on the small time frames over here, let's just remove the line up here a little bit. It didn't look that bearish, and every time I thought it was gonna dump down, it just didn't dump down. Over here we had a big fast move down here, and then we just picked that up immediately towards the upside. And every kind of time, anytime you get back below the moving averages, you think it's gonna dump over here. Even over here, back below the 50 moving, you think it's gonna dump down to the 200 moving average. No dump. Usually in some kind of bearish moves, you'll see these moves up here just like do this move and immediately towards the downside. So when you see that price is not breaking stuff towards downside that easily, I mean it is moving down a little bit and stuff like that, right? But if it can hold certain levels, we can assume it's it's okay. So right now it's gonna be interesting to see whether we break this as well towards the upside. But right now there is some kind of channel up here, so we can actually look at the channel. Let's see where this channel should be. All the way up to the top up here. I think it's on bigger time frames. Let's go 5 minute time frame. Let's remove everything. Let's remove the moving averages up here. Over here, if you look at this like this over here, it already kind of broke the trend, right? The trend is already broken up here, right? Then you get a secondary trend up here. It's kind of broken, but you know, I'm a little bit unsure about that. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this looks nice. To Zilka at the bottom. Anybody else with any Zilka? Elevators going up for now. Hopefully that's the case. What's Phantom doing? Phantom pulling back big time. It's okay. So I'm really interested in whether this line up here is gonna break towards the downside. We got a support up here, so the support needs to hold. So if it goes down here, if it fails up this move, then we can actually go down. But so far there is, you know, there is definitely, you know, some bullishness on the charts. See up here going exactly to this. This cross. And we got a high, lower, we got some kind of high and lower high. If you'd seen this up here, you know, somewhere else up here, you would expect this to break towards the upside, right? If you've seen this move up here anywhere else, you expect this to go towards the upside. So, invalidation is the only thing we can hope for. You think Phantom is going up? Well, hopefully everything goes up. But you know, I did FOMO, so if I FOMO, that means that a lot of people did FOMO as well at 25k, which could wreck a lot of people at the same time, including myself. So we're gonna see that. Fiat goes down from here. The trigger man. This just consolidating. SP500 is consolidating as well. Whatever it is, we don't care what other coins are doing. We only care what we're doing. If you haven't been watching the Bitcoin Daily today, I explained that this kind of pattern up here happens a lot of places. And the thing about this pattern up here, see that we are breaking this towards upside, but you know, maybe there's some kind of, you know, high up here, maybe something like this, give or take. Bigger time frames. So let's say this is expanding musical instrument, and we broke that expanding musical instrument towards downside. We gather enough forces up here to try to break this resistance up here. So if this resistance up here, you know, fails, if that resistance fails up here, if we cannot push the price above these levels, then we are looking for consolidation or a pullback down, and then we are looking for this line over here to give us support. And if everything fails and we go below this line, this will be the very first big sign of weakness, because this needs to break towards upside right now. We came up here, we failed to get up here, you know, we went a little bit down, the shorting has been too heavy. We gathered forces up here, we exploded towards the upside, and right now it is very, very important to break the resistance up here, because if we fail to break the resistance up here, then I'm thinking we might have some kind of consolidation pattern or go back down to the support level. Now if we break the support level, we're gonna revisit these same levels down here again, and if these levels break, guys, only if this level breaks 21.5, 21.6, you will see a big move down. But whether this is gonna happen or not, I don't know. So why is this very common pattern? Because it happens all the time on a small time frames, not on big time frames. I haven't seen this a lot on big time frames. But you'll see some kind of price going towards upside and start to make some kind of distribution pattern, right? And then it will pull back towards downside a little bit, consolidate, and you will think it's gonna go down, then it will explode towards upside above these highs or towards these highs, and then, you know, crash towards the downside after that. And that's a very common thing to do. So are we there right now where we crash towards downside? I don't know. But that's the only, I am not looking at Wyckoff or anything like that. I'm looking at this, you know, fractal or pattern or call it whatever you want to call it. So that's the only way. But before we can actually do that, this move up here needs to happen. This move up here below this line needs to happen. And once that's happened, then I can say, you know, with high degree of probability we're gonna go down. But right now saying that this is gonna go down, it doesn't make any sense. Because if you tomorrow above this line up here, this move down here is very, very, you know, little probable. Try to get all my buds to watch you, we need to get more views. Yeah, it's okay, man. It's okay. My Phantom is not doing that well. Right now going to the entry level over here. So we don't want to lose on this move, do we that? But right now it's coming to the support line. And, you know, oftentimes I will be up something like 20%. I will move my stop loss to the entry. Price will come to my entry and then bounce. So I'm gonna still risk the 0.5% if it goes down. Because we are right now some kind of support. Cash has some profits today. Edward, nice. Linda is in the chat. Linda, how you doing? Good evening. Can you just have some kind of background music and stuff like that? Can you just say like chill synth wave or something like that? There we go. We're just gonna listen to chill background music. My wife is called Linda. Maybe that's her. Zero brother, you are better. 99% of the channels out there. Thanks, I appreciate that, man. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I feel sorry for Capo because you know, if he go up here, his reputation is never gonna recover. Do you know who Capo is, guys? I mean, I don't follow Capo, but I know a lot of other people follow Capo. Capo, this guy, El Capo of crypto. Right now, this guy is getting, you know, subs like crazy because people want to know what's happening. And for those wondering, this is January 29. And, you know, if you go look back his tweets, ever since, you know, the pump started in January, he's been saying short, 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 short. Once again, the biggest bull trap I've ever seen, but they won't trap me. So if you've seen a lot of those, you know, those tweets, biggest bull trap and stuff like that going on, this is where it comes from, because Il Capo said, biggest bull trap I've ever seen. So, you know, right now everybody's talking about biggest bull trap I've ever seen because of the Il Capo. And then in January 29th he said, and yes, still short and strong, interesting week ahead. For those wondering, I'm totally fine, just disconnected from all the Twitter negativity and focusing on charts, enjoying life. There is no point tweeting when there is no change. And yes, still short and strong, interesting week ahead. Then he didn't post anything until 10 hours ago. No changes, I'm not buying. So if price doesn't pull back, guys, if price doesn't pull back to 10k or something like that, he will get a lot of, he's gonna get a lot of followers. Like he was 650, you know, 10-20 days ago. But if this guy doesn't, you know, if we don't pull back, if you don't look at November 19, 2022, the more I look at the charts, the clearer I see the capitulation that is coming. Just a matter of time. Patience is key. Capitulation on the November 19 that is coming. No changes, I'm not buying. Capitulation. November 19th. This is November 19th, guys. Over here, he was tweeting that, you know, he's looking for capitulation. And we've been saying, like, there is nobody watching, like over here, there is nobody watching my channel. There is, you know, all channels, YouTube channel are dead, crypto is dead, nobody's watching. Like, who's gonna capitulate? The capitulation happened over here, guys. This was the capitulation. This is the accumulation. I thought actually this over here was accumulation, but obviously it's accumulation in this part over here. There is support up here. But this over here is 100%, the way I see it, capitulation. And, you know, capitulation from these levels towards downside. There is nobody else to sell. There is nobody else to sell. Those people that bought the, you know, that bought bottoms down here and bought up here, they were selling like crazy over here. And the same people that were selling like crazy over here, once we came to these lows down here, they have been buying. So this is definitely accumulation zone because, you know, the people that, you know, bought, sold, they've been buying up here. And the retail got wrecked over here. So this guy, not this guy. I'm gonna get wrecked on that one. Doesn't matter. We gotta accept the losses that we take. So this guy, I don't know how he's gonna recover if you don't fall down to 10k. But yeah. Short and strong, that's a meme now. And biggest bull trap I've ever seen, that's also a meme now. Still short and strong. This guy is creator of the memes. Okay, he's limiting trading to few coins. Savvy material. Yeah, Savvy. Yeah. If crypto is right, he will be hero and a god. If he's right. Kepo will be hero. You know, cheeky crypto, not cheeky crypto. Crypto crown will be hero. Because right now crypto crown is also saying 15k. Crypto Savvy will be hero. Everybody calling some kind of, you know, bottom down there will be heroes. Ouch. The dump. Wanna see me get stopped out? Well, we are at my entry over here right now, so we're falling through the line down here again, which is not a good thing. Can't say this is a good thing. Dictator just make a guess and hope it works out. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers, you know, including myself, you know, that's how it works, man. Watch the actual trend and money flow. I can't stand people like you. I don't mind, you know, if I think, you know, something is gonna happen, I don't mind saying I'm wrong. I've been wrong before, I will be wrong again. Things happen. But the line is pretty legit because the dump over here did happen. Do we have a volume on the dump? Nah, there is not that much volume on the dump. This is 5-minute time frame. There is a little volume up here on the dump. There is some volume on the dump. Let's look at a little bit differently. Can we draw the channel up here? This seems more like it, but you know, this one is too high. We always look for new hopium when something doesn't work out, right? It is channeled towards upside, it breaks down. Let's invert the chart. If this was inverted chart over here right now, would we say this is bullish or bearish? We would say this is bullish, right? Because it came up here, you know, this move up here, pull back down here. Unfortunately, this looks bearish. But of course, I FOMO'd in, so you know, it had to happen. It had to happen. But yeah, inverted chart doesn't look that good, guys. Inverted chart doesn't look that good. This over here is capitulation phase, and then we come into this bottoms down here, we're pulling back up here. The secondary top up here, right now consolidating up here. And this pulls back up here. Unfortunately. So if you look at this chart, like over here right now, if you had to take a guess where this is gonna go next, you know, this is gonna just consolidate here and continue, you know, pumping down here. It just doesn't look that way. It just doesn't look that way. But well, let's so could we have this kind of move up here, you know, some kind of 23k? What kind of China news? I did not hear anything about any China news. Yeah, too many people are very, you know, too many people are very bullish. And the best kind of moves, I don't know how many of you guys have been, you know, following me, but FOMO is never good. FOMO is never good for the price. So what you wanna in some kind of best case scenario, where you want to, you know, the price to go up after coming down to some kind of bottom and consolidating, the best case scenario is not this move up here, because these kind of moves create FOMO. They create attention, and once the attention is gained and the FOMO kicks in, the price goes down. The best kind of moves a chart can have after you buy is a slow move towards the upside. And the reason why this move up here is a lot better move than a big fast move towards the upside, because these big fast move towards the upside create FOMO and create attention, so they pull back. These kind of moves goes kind of under the radar, nobody noticing, they slowly building up, and eventually when people start noticing, then they have this big move towards the upside, and then they break down, right? So these slow moves towards the upside are a lot better than fast moves towards the upside, because fast move create, you know, FOMO. So you see this, you know, FOMO move from the bottom towards tops, you know, create a lot of FOMO up here and pulls back. But this one can actually go a lot higher than previous one, because, you know, it slowly climbs up. Is it a good time to invest in Bitcoin? I don't know, man. Buy the red candles, not the green, is my motto. Of course, I was fortunate to buy the low. See, Linda bought the bottom. Linda, did you watch the channel from the crypto tips that I gave you? You know, that girl on the crypto tips, she is buying every single bottom. Even my wife says, if it's down 20%, just buy. If you're convinced this is a bull market and it goes down 20%, just buy. Buy any kind of dip. Every time it dips, just, you know, DCI. That's what my wife says. And I have a little bit, feeling that, women have some kind of sixth sense when it comes to these kind of things. I bought a 15-20k, but I've taken profits 22.9. The rest is flying. Thinking of taking profits again soon. You was very clever. There is investing and there is trading. Yeah. But we are talking about, buying and selling right now and, spot buying and selling. So this trend of here seemed to have broken down. So unless we can get back inside somehow, it looks weak. It's a little bit too much FOMO. I think it's a little bit too much FOMO. That's the scariest part of this move. A little bit too much FOMO. But when we came up here, I said I don't see any kind of topping out pattern. This isn't topping out pattern. This is just consolidation pattern. But this consolidation pattern can break down and go down. This consolidation pattern can break down. And there is also divergence up here, but on the other side. But if you can do this move up here and continue towards the upside, then we explode. So this is small time frames, right? If you look here on the big time frame, there is just one candle after one candle towards the upside. But the momentum up here, I mean, look at this daily candle over here, guys. This is 9% candle up here, and right now we're getting only 2% candle. So 9% candle up here, bigger green candle would be something like up to 27k by now. And you can see down here, once it started going up, you get these bigger candles to continue the parabolic move up. So this doesn't seem to be that parabolic. May complicate it. We want to trade big trades with leverage, etc. Yeah, I think women are a little bit less simpler. This pattern is so common. Just seems that this move is doing max pain to bears. It will do max pain to both sides, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's curving towards downside over here. Well, I was hoping we would be having, party stream up here. Hey, party, let's go, move, yeah. Unfortunately, it's kind of, dwelling down a little bit. I had high hopes for consolidation pattern over here. I had high hopes for consolidation pattern up here. Right now, this consolidation pattern is not playing out. But even though price is falling below the channel, we can draw this. Where is it? Draw some place up here. Even though price is falling below the channel, it's not just immediately dumping, down. It's still holding levels, so there is still definitely FOMO in. The question is how much pullback you can have. Okay, guys, I got stopped out on the phantom trade. There we go. $100 lost. Every single, it burns. Doesn't matter. Don't be a bull or bear, be both. The people that actually move the markets left for the idea of bull or bears. No, bulls and bears is a good thing, because when you're at top you should be bear, and when you get down you're a bull. There is no such, don't be perma anything. That's the trick. Don't be perma bull, perma bear. Yeah, phantom pump now. Yeah, of course. Check out a little bit phantom up here. Look at the move up here. It pumped. I bought up here, right? Put stop loss up here, and it's it just look at this move up here. It never stopped dumping. 20% profits and didn't take profits. KSM doing well today. Nike, Suma. Not really. I don't hear a lot of talk about Kasuma. Yeah, it's up very nicely up here above the levels. But you see, even this up here needs to break this line. This is the most magical line. Every pattern that has this move up here pulls back right now trying to break this level up here. You break this level, you'll see Bitcoin go to, 46k. Bitcoin definitely doing 46k if it can break the level. I mean, Bitcoin has the same kind of, level up there. This trend line up here is super important, guys. Extremely important. You see up here? Extremely important. So we are definitely 100% at the resistance. A lot of people shorting. Price is trying to hold even this stump down here. See what this is what I mean when I say that the price is this is what I say when I mean the price is not weak. Oftentimes, when you have a weak price and you have some kind of trend line over here or something like that, and you fall below that trend, you will see volume and dumpage and price will go down, right? But you don't see it over here right now. It's still holding, below these levels, and it might pull back down again, but it's still trying to hold the levels. So it doesn't seem that weak. It might be because, too much bullishness, too much FOMO. Going to get 28k and then we'll see after that. But SP go till then. SP, I don't know what SP is. I don't think women would make a good traders. I think women would make very good investors if they care about it. But there is no, when it comes to investing and stuff like that, there is no prestige. They don't care about prestige. They care about something else, and that's why you don't see a lot of women when it comes to money and investing and stuff like that, because I don't know why. I think that there is it's not for them. I don't know why. But we guys, we like competition. We like status, and everybody wants money. So we try to compete in a space where we can get a lot more status. Waiting, I need to see some confirmations. This is a big move down below the supports up here. If Phantom breaks this level up here, is this longable? Can we long Phantom again? What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is consolidating. Unless support holds and it bumps up here and goes towards the upside. Let's see 4 hour. 4 hour is sitting up right now at 79, so it could need consolidation. Bigger times. The momentum is switching towards downside. This is pulling back. Volume is still high. Volume is still high, but there is divergence up here at top. On the daily time frame, we are not that high. We are only at 71 level, so we are not that high on the volume. We're getting the bullish cross up here. The volume is still, you know, pretty decent. Volume is actually going higher up here. So I wouldn't say that we are on any kind of overextended, you know, hugely overextended level. Over here we are a little bit extended, but then we continue towards the upside. Pullback, continue towards the upside. Are we doing the same move, just bigger up here towards the upside? And the weekly time frame up here is just sitting at 59. There is no divergence up here on anything. And this cross up here above the zero line is not happening yet. We are a little bit below that, but we are not overextended or anything like that. So the one kicked in up here right now. I'm going a little bit down in consolidation up here towards the lines. It looks like consolidating here. Do you see it? It looks like it's consolidating. Okay, let's go long again over here. Call me crazy, but on 5 minutes up here there is this double bottom down here with this doji up here at the top. It's been, you know, bleeding forever. It could continue bleeding forever. There is big move up here with the volume kicking in, big volume. So this move up here down to these bottoms up here, and then, you know, breaks towards the upside. And Bitcoin also went down. You can see up here, you know, it did this move down here where it, you know, went below the supports, and then right up here again over here. So it might be recovering right now. Let's see up here a little bit. Trying to go at least a little bit towards the upside up here. Phantom is not reacting that well. Could have reacted better, but, you know, there is that. We're gonna put stop loss, and you know, we're just gonna, you know, not worry that much about it. 569. Trigger man. My wife spot trades 5 bitcoins at a time for 100, rises and falls all day. She averages 5,000 a week. She's crazy as crap. She doesn't know what a chart is. She just watches ticker low. But there is also some kind of sentiment that you can pick out of from, you know, from tickers as well. So Well, this was a big pullback, but you know, managed to close above the 10-minute average. We're gonna see. Let's take 5-minute break. We got a stop loss, so you know there is no problem. fail the move? What's up with that? How can you fail the move? It's consolidating up here below bottoms. Tries to break out. Volume up here. Went a little bit up right now, went down. We'll see. Can Bitcoin bounce from this level? This is 1 minute chart, guys. 1 minute chart. You guys didn't hear no music for entire stream. Am I correct? I just noticed that it was, you know, low. You guys heard no music. So fun. And it's a race 28. But did you hear music like 5 minutes ago? Ouch. It doesn't want to hold the level. God damn it. We're gonna get stopped out again. So close. Stopped out. Heard that? Yeah, look here. Yeah, we did that. Nice, okay. Now it's a little bit too loud, I think. What was the previous song? I'm a little bit unsure because I jumped above a couple of songs. Let me see. Fever Ray, keep the secrets empty for me. I don't know who that is. Why do we have to do this to ourselves, huh? We're gonna wait for a breakout and then we're gonna trade the breakout. 1, 2, 3. This actually looks very good. One time frame. It's getting us out every single time. Yeah. When we have a breakout above the 20 moving average, we're gonna load it. The moves are so volatile on Phantom. The moves are so volatile on Phantom. Everything like that's why I'm like, you know, trading Bitcoin, because you know the moves are not so volatile. You gotta, you know, time bot to enter and exit. This is creating a box down here and it's managing to hold the box. Doesn't look that weak. So volatile moves. 0.53. 50 seconds left. Up here is the wrong pot, 25k. From the big red candle. Okay, so big red candle. Let's probably get golden pot up here. Diamond hands now. Diamond hands. No problem, man. Spot buying is so easy, guys. Spot buying is very, very easy. Like, you look like, you know, 1 year ahead in time and like, it's okay. No problem. Spot buying is so easy. See, this dump over here was a lot larger than this dump over here. So maybe it's exhausted. Maybe it's exhausted. Pole channel break towards downside doesn't look that strong in very, very small time frames. Went back down to support levels, 1050, 1020. It's Phantom breaking out towards the downside, maybe. It's breaking out towards the downside, maybe. It's keeping well on this dump up here. What are major support levels for Phantom? Phantom is right now hitting this resistance up here, wants to break, but no, this on weekly, 3 days left. Let's see the daily time frame. Support level. Down to support levels, you know, 8% down, 7% down to support level. Might be waiting for the resistance up here. That's the weekly. 4 hourly. 4 hourly closing in 1 minute, guys. 4 hourly closing in 1 minute. Is Bitcoin waiting for the 4 hourly as well? Bearish engulfing candle on 1 hourly. Went down to support, bouncing off support again. It doesn't look all that weak. It could be worse. Comes the Phantom. There's no bearish engulfing candle. We got a 4 hourly close right now. Is Bitcoin gonna do the move soon? Let's wait and see. I'm having trouble at 24.9 resistance, third try and fail. It's trying to get above these levels, but it cannot break down either. Well, now it can break down either. Yeah. No dump up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one. We are watching on 5 minute time frame. Still getting rejected up here. Support. Bearish engulfing candle on a 1 hourly time frame, which is not actually good. Probably pulling back a little bit more. Still getting rejected by this 10-20 moving average on 1 minute time frame up here. But it's curving towards the right. And breaking down as well. Bitcoin also. Let's wait for the 4 hourly close. Let's wait for hourly close. Let's wait for all of the closes. Yeah, like I don't have any more lines below it. Dude, I have no more lines. Crossover between 10 and 20. It looks like a double top up here on 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame. We got a probably divergence of some sort. We got a divergence up here. Yeah, we're not gonna long this anymore. Call crypto, hope all is well. Call all is well. It's Bitcoin finally breaking down. So the problem up here that came up here, tried to go up, broke down again, and breaking down right now. So this consolidation pattern up here is breaking down. So what we have right now is a move back to the channel, and the channel is up here. Then 20 moving averages. The channel is down there. Now everything dumps. Start curving, continues curving down. Just bleeds. Guess the party's over, guys. I guess the party's over. It's not actually over just yet, but there's that. If this move up here goes back inside this channel over here, then the party might be over, and if it goes back on the other side, then the party really is over. Too much FOMO, guys, too much FOMO. But right now hitting this 10 moving average down here. Wow, look at the volume up here. This bottom line is a little bit too steep. But these are small time frames. It's 4-second time. But we had 2 red candles over here. We got 2 red candles over here. So maybe next one is gonna be like green candle, maybe. Hope you speaking right now. Yeah, these stopping out patterns on 30-minute chart. Yeah, let's see what happens. Now that everybody is bearish, now we can pump it, right? Because now that everybody thinks that we are gonna go down, it and then goes up, right? If it's gonna go up, it's time to go up very, very soon. It bounced off this 10 moving average on 1 hour time frame. 30 minutes all the way up here. Gonna act as a resistance. We are bullish, right? Right now, I FOMO'd, bought in, so you know, it's shorting time. Spending musical instrument. How much downside on this thing over here? Huge downside. Yesterday I said we break 25 and we did. Now I think today pumped to 28k. Huffy, I hope you're right. Pull back to 24.5, then bounce and pray it will clear 25k. Good evening, Crypto Optical. What's your take on the current price action? Has a piston and fill the gap. But he had this farming. Pull back down, pull back down, pull back down. Alright, small time frames. Bigger time frames don't look that good though. But we didn't close below. Some sideways before breaking 25k. Yeah, seems like that's the most likely scenario. If you ever gonna break the 25k. Yeah, I mean it was pretty decent reaction over here from 25k, but the bull still managed to hold up here, right? So it is consolidating still above the channel over here. So you cannot say that we fell below the channel up here, below 24.3 or something like that, or to even touch the channel. So we are not quite there yet. So I would say that even right now it doesn't look that bad, but once we start breaking these bad levels, then it's gonna look bad. We left to buy Bitcoin, so we start to pump. Hi Steven, what's up? Okay guys, I gotta go clean the house and get something to eat. And if this thing pumps, we're gonna restart the stream. Got nothing better to. I was actually hoping this is gonna, we're gonna have a very nice stream up here towards the upside, but this thing failed. So right now, this thing might happen. And if that happens, then it's gonna be boring stream. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for stopping by. See also up here, the 10 moving average and 20 moving average, like it's curving right now. Wants to roll over. Maybe shorts are in place. I don't know. I'll see you around, guys. Bye bye.